GST Registration Certificate and GSTIN. Every registered person must display the GST registration certificate at the principal place of his business and must display GSTIN on the name board at principal place of business and additional place of his business. If a person does not display registration certificate and GSTIN on the board, he will be penalized up to Rs 25,000. Issuing GST invoices. Buyer claims ITC on basis of GST invoice. The taxpayer must start issuing the valid invoice based on rules which is as under: GST invoice for taxable supplies, bill of supply for exempt supplies, single invoice cum bill of supply for supply of both taxable and exempt supplies to an unregistered person. Invoicing as per GST rules. Invoice should contain the following things: name, address and GSTIN of the supplier. Invoice number, up to 16 characters, unique for a financial year. Date of invoice. Name, address and GSTIN or UIN, if registered, of the recipient. HSN code for goods or services. Description of goods or services. Quantity in case of goods. Total value of the supply of goods or services. Taxable value of the supply taking into account discount, if any. Rate of tax. Amount of tax for taxable supplies. Place of supply. Whether or not the tax is payable on a reverse charge basis. Signature or digital signature of the supplier or his authorized representative. Charge, collect and deposit the GST. Charging GST on all taxable supplies being affected at the rate specified in GST law. 5%, 12%, 18%, 28% for different class of goods or service. HSN code is assigned to each class. GST collected by the supplier must be deposited with government by paying it online through challan before filing GSTR 3B. Exception to this being reverse charge mechanism, wherein liability of GST is to be borne by the recipient of goods or services. Account SAM, records. Period for retention of accounts under GST. Records must be kept for at least 72 months from the last date of filing annual return in GSTR 9 or GSTR 9A for the year. Let's have a look at what are the records which are required to be maintained. 1. Production of goods. 2. Outward and inward supply of goods and services. 3. Stock register. 4. ITC availed. 5. Output tax payable or paid. GST returns and other relevant points. GSTR 1, GSTR 3B, GSTR 4 are the main returns. Firstly, know which type of GST return applies to you. Then file it within the stipulated due dates to avoid interest and penalties. Below are the type of returns to be filed by GST registered taxpayer. GSTR 1 normal taxpayers for sales details. GSTR 3B returns for reporting summary of sales and ITC. GSTR 4 for all composition dealers. GSTR 5 return to be filed by non-resident foreign taxpayers. GSTR-6 must be filed by an input service distributor and GST R9 annual return to be filed by taxpayers registered under GST.